We learned today that more than 20 Americans are under investigation for soliciting prostitutes while preparing the security for the president's trip to Colombia this weekend. A Pentagon source tells David Martin more than 10 members of the military are involved. The Secret Service says 11 of its officers and agents are under investigation. Some of the Secret Service personnel are members of an elite tactical team trained to use heavy weapons to repel any attack on the president. We have two reports tonight. First, Bob Orr. Bob?
Scott, a law enforcement source tells us the 11 Secret Service agents and officers recalled from Colombia have now had their top secret clearances revoked. They've been barred from Secret Service facilities while the investigation continues.
Sources say the Secret Service members were mostly support personnel, sent to Colombia along with the presidential limousines and communications equipment in advance of the president's arrival. The trouble began early Thursday at the Hotel Caribe in Cartagena, where the team was staying. A law enforcement source says at least one of the Secret Service members got in a noisy public argument with a prostitute over payment. Police were called, the embassy was notified, and a call went to Secret Service Director Mark Sullivan. The source says Director Sullivan was outraged and pulled the team out of Colombia in, quote, 2 seconds. Sullivan then told his senior staff, "We're going to get to the bottom of this and hold everyone accountable." By Saturday morning, the 11 were in Washington, where they were interviewed by the Secret Service Office of Professional Responsibility.
Now, none of those called home from Colombia was involved with protecting the president, and officials assist the actions of the 11 did not compromise security. They point out, in fact, there were hundreds of security personnel who were there who did the right thing. But Secret Service veterans concede the scandal undermines public confidence and raises questions about the culture, Scott, inside the agency.
Bob, thank you. The motto of the Secret Service is worthy of trust and confidence. Mark Sullivan, the director and a 29-year veteran, sent an email today to his 6,800 employees. He calls the incident embarrassing and says that the service has a history of operating with the very highest levels of professional and ethical behavior. The overwhelming majority of the men and women in the Secret Service live up to these standards every moment of every day. I am honored to serve with you.